Cause I don't care what you think.
Beautiful morning. This historic launch of the first student.
I've never been more nervous in my life.
Goes to the first student in space, young Stephen Q. Urkel.
We back at it with the Steve Urkel wave. And it's the life lessons of Steve and Laura. I'm just saying, why is it a life lesson? Because if you pay attention, you will learn a life lesson. And also, what is it? It's Steve and Laura time all the right now time. And as we can see, Steve, he's living out his opportunity. But it got Laura, you know what I'm saying? It got her kind of her nerves a little bit. She's a little nervous for him. Now he's kind of in a situation where she can't do anything, right? She got to put it in the Laura's hands, man. That might be the life lesson right there for you.
Mission control.
Steve's gone. He's gone.
Come back to me safe, Steve.
I know. Look, come back to me safe, Steve. Oh, Laura. Laura's so in love. Come back to me safe, Steve. Oh, I love it.
This mission to my heavenly high Laura Winslow, soon to be Laura Urkel.
Now, Steve, I want to know, have you and Laura discussed this? Because he said soon to be Laura Urkel. You know, she's taking your last name. But you know she is, because Laura's like that. She's honorable like that.
Oh, I wish all of you could meet my fiance, but that's impossible. So give her a ring at 312-555-0139.
Oh. Steve. Look at this for a second, because it's like everything is coming like full circle, right? Where Laura's now, and this is why I tell people, you know, again, you got to give people time. Like, look at where they are now. You know, what if Steve would have took y'all's raggedy advice and stayed with Myra? He would not have this joy on his face right now, because believe it or not, he would have settled. That's what y'all wanted him to do. That's what pride does a lot of times, guys. When we walk in pride, pride makes us settle. It does not give us the best.
Bigger man who can walk away.
I'm very proud of you, Steve.
Thanks, Laura.
Look at... How do you not love them?
And he's really smart.
Right.
And you know, one day I think one of his crazy inventions might change the world. I am so proud of you.
Oh.
Really?
Of course. The first student in space. You're only 21 years old and you're making history.
Speak life over him, Laura.
To think a year ago I couldn't get a job at Taco Bell.
What is so dope about this is Laura predicted this, right? And what did I say? She's ready for it. And I think we just gotta look at Steve. Look at this. Look at how happy this man is. This man's in space right now, but that's not the joy on his face, right? We know what the joy on his face is Laura. Also amazing about this is that Laura's been there every step of the way through this. You know, I'm not talking about just this situation here, but going all the way back with all different Steve's inventions, right?
But I had to put the finishing touches on my latest invention.
So what'd you invent this time?
Good job, Steve. I don't know if that's appropriate. Oh, there it is. Steve. This is what I'm talking. We're gonna get back to it. I'm just saying all this stuff.
Hey guys,
Even the robot going loco for Laura. Whoa, mama.
Lily, this is Urkelbot.
Steve, you did it! You built a robot!
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
What does it do?
A crime-busting device. Now, I'm walking down the street. Minding my own business.
Mind your own beeswax. Minding your own business. We're looking at the different inventions, that the journey of inventions that Steve and Laura have been through.
And since the light bulb jumps out of nowhere, turn on my Urkel Magno suit, and the gun flies out of his hands and into mine. Wow, you're a human magnet. I'm impressed.
Lord.
Steve, why did you call me over here?
Because I need your help.
Oh, Lord, what are you up to now?
Right. Yeah, don't peek. As much as he loves Laura, he's not letting Laura peek at all. Just looking at some of this stuff.
Up an Albert elixir and become the smartest dude on earth.
Hello.
Right.
You're already one of the smartest kids on earth. Just be yourself.
Such powerful words right there. One of the smartest kids on earth. You're already one of the smartest kids on earth. It's just such powerful words that Steve and Laura be throwing at each other that I think it goes over a lot of people's heads.
Laura, would you do the honors?
He always waits by. So just look at all these different inventions that, Lord, it's been a journey, man. It's been a journey with these inventions, Steve and Laura. It's not just the love, it's also the inventions.
Steve, this is incredible. You look exactly like Albert Einstein. The experiment was a success.
Sorry, Steve.
Steve looks really nice tonight. But lately, I'm attracted to Steve.
Crazy.
I distinctly heard you thinking you are attracted to me.
Steve, what's going on, buddy?
An experiment of mine backfired earlier today, and now I can read minds.
Laura's face for two reasons. One, I keep trying to tell you, if Steve says he does something, Laura has always believed in Steve's abilities. She's always believed in his inventions, even though they blow up and do everything else. But the other thing is, he just read her mind. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, uh-oh, stuff is getting exposed. It's getting exposed.
Oh, it's true.
I better get out of here before I think something I might regret. Want to see me?
Oh, I just wanted to apologize for snooping through your thoughts the other day. But don't worry, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna run the machine in reverse.
Is this machine safe?
Absolutely, positively, 100%. You're not wearing a metal bra, are you?
No.
Okay.
Steve wants Laura, especially now, okay? He wants Laura to be able to trust him, and so that's why he's doing this. I think it's really dope. Laura's unwavering faith in Steve that's why I said through all the different inventions that he had. You know, Laura's faith never wavered. Let's remember, he kind of broke some things in her house and all that type of stuff, but her faith in him never wavered. Think about the fact they're in different relationships at the time. Her faith in him never wavered. You know, and that is a powerful, powerful thing when somebody has faith in you, and regardless to the circumstance, it does not move. Thank you, Laura.
And so the world continues to wait. We know that a communications satellite has collided with Explorer, but thus far Mission Control has not released any details as to the condition of the astronauts or their spacecraft.
Ooh, that's tough. No, turn it off. It's irritating.
Honey, can I fix you some lunch?
I'm not hungry.
Oh, now, sweetheart, you have to eat.
Mom, why don't they tell us anything? I just want to know if Steve's okay.
Well, I'm sure he's fine. We just have to.
We just have to what? Go crazy?
Ooh. Ooh. Do y'all feel it right now? Like, oh, you're up. So now that Laura has, let down her guard, it has unguarded her heart. This is why she guarded it for so long, because like Laura's one of those women that when she's in it, right? She's not holding anything back. You're seeing the vulnerability. Now she's anxious. Now she's upset. She's frustrated. And this is not because she didn't get a good grade. This is not about no other dude. This is about Steve. What I want people to understand is this has always been in Laura. She just had it guarded, right?
The green-eyed monster of jealousy is rearing its ugly head.
Actually, it was. But then you start buzzing around Susie. I actually almost missed your obnoxious grading presents.
Exactly.
When I saw you kissing Myra, I felt a little jealous.
What?
Oh, no, I was afraid that you had gone back to Myra forever.
Remember me.
That's gonna hit.
Steve, wait! You can't just leave.
Why not?
Steve is.
Because I can't imagine my life without you.
I can't imagine my life without you, right? She's being tested by these things right now. And
Mom, I just want to know what's happening. I'm going to go call Mission Control home.
Look at her. See?
Is a problem on the Explorer. Steve's gonna walk in space.
Oh gosh.
Good Lord, what are those people thinking?
It's going down, man. Things are really getting real. We got Steve Urkel, okay? The one that breaks things that you didn't even know were in your house, but somehow they still broken in pieces. And this dude is gonna go walk in space. You know what I'm saying? It's getting real right now. But looking at some of these things that Laura's going through right now, look at the pain that's in her face. Look at the fear, right? The fear that's in her face. All these emotions. Look at what Steve and Laura having to go through, right? Remember, Steve and Laura were planning a wedding, and as Steve would say, they was planning a wedding night.
It's not alive, is it?
No, it's a necklace. I was gonna give it to you on our wedding night, but it looks like I'll be dead.
What I'm saying, you know, and all that stuff has been put on hold, ready to take that relationship to a whole new level. Like they're ready. Laura has proven that she's ready.
I want my kiss now. Because I can't imagine my life without you. I haven't seen Steve in 6 months.
Exactly.
I know.
Oh, dang. There you go.
Hey, I was just about to tell Carl.
Ooh. To get my kiss. I ain't had my kiss in 6 months, but
Houston, we have a mission.
we have admission, baby. So Laura, clearly you can see that Laura's ready and Steve is ready too.
Voila!
All my favorite stuff. What's going on?
Right.
Let's just say if you were to choose me as your life mate, this repast would be your future.
Oh, Steve, so you had an agenda. Okay, Steve, I see you had an agenda, but you...
Steve, are you trying to bribe me?
You betcha, baby.
Uh-huh.
Go
Hold the head up.
hereby, officially and respectfully, request permission to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage.
Come on, Steve. Head up. You know what I'm saying? Head up, proud. I love the
Laura Lee Winslow,
Laura Lee Winslow.
will you marry me?
Now, what's that one looking like? Oh.
Steve Urkel here. I dedicate this mission to my heavenly high Laura Lee Winslow, soon to be Laura Lee Urkel.
I want to know, have you and Laura discussed this? Because he said soon to be Laura Lee Urkel. You know, she's taking your last name. But you know she is, because Laura's like that. She's honorable like that.
How I wish all of you could meet my fiance, but that's impossible.
They're ready in this moment. But this is the thing I want to look at too. The adversity that's hitting hard, coming in like, bam, you know, coming in like la la Ali. You know what I'm saying? Bow, bow, bow. Just hitting Steve, hitting Laura and Steve, hitting Laura and Steve. The people. How do you think Steve and Laura get through these things right now? How do you think they even got here? Because of the adversity that they have already been through. This is why I said, you know, one thing and let me say this, I am learning this myself. I really am. Like, it's something I'm learning, but it's not a full conviction yet. Is that there's really no L's in life, man. Like, if you really learn from them and you get better from them, you're not losing, you're winning, right? And so when you see all these different obstacles and all these things that came up against Steve and Laura from when they were young, just seeing eye to eye on things, you know, understanding each other's point of view, getting through hard situations, what do you think is keeping them together then, through all them years, and even now? And this is what I've been saying. It's not a who was it that said a teenage love? It ain't a teenage love. It is a friendship love. Steve and Laura's friendship love is so strong because let's remember at this point, you know, can I say it like this? Steve and Laura ain't made love. You know what I'm saying? They ain't made love yet. So what they're focusing, what the function of them right now is friendship love. I would say this. It's so underestimated because in our world, we want to glorify just like marriage, love, husband, and no one ever wants to tell you how you get there. No one wants to ever tell you how to stay successful there, right? That's why we know the divorce rate is so high, you know, because a lot of people are getting married, you know, without that friendship love. They're getting married in that romantic love. They're getting married in that lust, you know what I'm saying? But they're not getting married in that friendship love. And I just believe, I don't have a statistic on anything like that. I just truly believe that those relationships, when they become husband and wife, like Steve and Laura, and they go and they get married, I just believe that those relationships will be more successful because you got in your back pocket. Yeah, you got the romance. Steve and Laura at one point, you know, Steve get back to earth now. You know, Steve and Laura, they're going to have so many things, right? They're going to have the romance going to get kicking after the wedding night. So they're going to have the romance and all that. But it's going to be so great that they have that friendship to fall back on. That friendship when things get hard. That friendship when things get dry. You know what I'm saying? When
That's the deal. You can be married, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're ready to be someone's partner in life. Meaning their growth, their expansion, their changes. You know, and that's where your friendship comes in. Because, you know, when you're married, sometimes the romance, you know, comes and it goes. But I'm going to tell you what never leaves. That's that friend love. And that's that commitment to ride or die with somebody through every step of life.
There, you know, what Jada said, and like I said, I'm not saying that I take Jada's word on everything. I'm not saying that. But what she's saying right there is so powerful. It's so true. You know, through the changes of life. That's what you see in Laura Wright and Stephen Laura right now. And this is what is so beautiful about them, is in all the changes of life. They are actually the changes, again, like I said, adversity changes. It actually just brings them closer together. Stephen Laura, even though Stephen's spaced somewhere, you know, Stephen Laura have never been closer. They have never been closer than what they are right now because of that friendship love. Because that friendship love will take you through the ups and the downs. The friendship love will take, you know, it will take you through the changes like Jada. And just like I'm just gonna say, I'm proud to say it. You know, there's a reason why Laura's here and Myra isn't. Because Myra wasn't flowing in the friendship love. She wasn't flowing with the change. I don't like the change. Change back, right? And it's like Steve's not a human being. And you can just see like Laura's just really going through. Mom's trying to calm her down. Hey, let me make you something to eat. You know how you get like, this is how you know Laura is bothered, you know, and like, because Laura's, if you look at it, you show me anytime through Family Matters where Laura was really rattled like this. There's not, if there is, there's very few times where Laura is rattled like this. And it's because Steve has always been her heart. Right? It's always been her heart. It's coming out now. She's letting it out. She's put down her guard. And this is why I said before, this is why Laura had to keep her guard up, because she's sensitive. She's warm. She loves hard, right? She's protective. You know, all of those things. She's in this position now where she can't do anything. She can't call Steven and she can't hug him. She can't do anything. But I said, you know what they said, you know, trust the Lord. I will trust the Lord. That's what she will have to do. But it's so dope about this Stephen Laura storyline, man, that people never pick up. Okay, where do you get all this stuff? Man, Laura put him through, and Laura took him through, and Laura took forever. And she was so mean to him, and things were so hard. She ain't worth the trouble. Again, what I would say with that is that was Stephen Laura's journey, because look at where they are now. Look at where they are now. But the bigger thing is, let's check this for a second. If you say all that stuff, Laura did this and Laura did that. Look what's happening now, though. Steve's putting her through a little bit. Now, again, not purposely, but that's what y'all got to understand what it was about Laura. It was not purposely. She's learning herself. She's growing. She's trying to figure things out. And what have I said? You see it now with her vulnerability, with how deeply she loves, right? Laura had to guard her heart. Steve always had a way through her guards. You know what I'm saying? And it made her frustrated. It made her angry and all those type of things, right? So Laura was not meaning those things. That's why a lot of times, majority of the times, Laura would always go back and apologize. She would always go back and try to get it right, because it's not what she was trying to do purposely, right? Think about this. Y'all try to act like y'all extra perfect, but why does the Bible say, literally in scripture, what I want to do, I don't do. And what I don't want to do, I end up doing, because we in this flesh, because we're in this world, because we're trying to figure things out that we haven't understood yet. And that's kind of what Laura's thing was with Steve, you know, and so that's why they went through the up and downs and all that type of stuff. But check it now, right? It was still molding them. You know, iron was still sharpening iron. That iron was still busy going, you know, when it comes to Stephen Laura. But you can look at it now and say, guys, I'm going to say it like this. The playing field is equal now, because look what Laura's having to do now. Laura's having to go through. In the worst way. In the worst way. She doesn't know she just opened up her heart to Steve. She was ready to give her whole everything to Steve. You know, I'm concluded tell son ho, because she's sitting down on the couch. She ain't done nothing. She ain't eating. She's not doing any of that type of stuff. You know, and so what you see now is Steve kind of putting Laura through. Now it's in a different way. You know, to me, it's in a different way, but it's in the same nature, right? Where it's not, I'm not meaning to do this. I'm not meaning to stress you out. I'm not meaning to make you put your hair. I'm not meaning to make you go, you know, to where you're going without meals because you're so worried about me. Steve would have never put this on Laura if he knew it was going to turn out like this, right? So where do we look at the situation? Like I said, guys, it's equal now. You can't sit up here and say that stuff. You can't sit up here and say, well, you know, Laura put him through. Steve put Laura through. Laura's going through right now. And with the possibility that she meant, look at the agony in her face. Look at the agony in her face. That whole debate with that needs to stop. because we're not perfect, because we're not in a perfect world, because we have to go and, deal with our flesh and culture every single day, our mindsets, our attitudes, our emotions. There's so much stuff that is working in there that we have to get under control. But I want people to see that, you know what I'm saying? It's equal now, because these are the things that Laura has to go and deal with. Her life has been put on hold now. People are like, was Laura made Steve wait? Well, now Steve's making Laura wait. You know what I'm saying? Now Steve's making Laura wait. Laura's whole life is on hold. I think her daily duties is on hold, let alone her life. I think her daily duties is on hold right now. So we got to stop the whole nonsense of that. And we also got to stop the nonsense, like I said before, of making it sound like it's wrong to wait. Let me say it again. Stop acting like it's wrong to wait. Like, I just don't understand why people say that. And that's why, if Laura took, Steve through, because she was young, she was trying to figure things out for herself and all that. Okay, well, Steve, trying to figure out what he wants to do, this new opportunity comes, putting Laura through. Laura's going, and I'm going to say this right now. Even with all the times when Steve really just wanted to be with Laura and, he couldn't, or he wanted to be with Laura and Laura's with another guy, he was not feeling the agony that Laura's feeling right now. Because Laura's not just feeling the agony of, I may not see him again. Laura's dealing with the agony, this man may not make it out. As in, he may transition on. You know what I'm saying? So what Laura's feeling right now is a greater agony than what than anything that Steve's ever felt. The closest thing that Steve had felt when it comes to Laura is I might lose her as, being a wife one day, or maybe even as a friend. Now, just need to, all that little silliness needs to come to an end and needs to stop, because it's like it evened them out, right? That was kind of Steve's test. Are you going to be patient with Laura? Are you going to show grace with Laura? Are you going to still love Laura? Are you still going to be a friend to Laura as I put her through these tests? Are you still going to be there? And Steve was there. And that's why their friendship love kept growing. Here it is again. We're flipping the script now with Laura. Laura, do you really want to marry this man? Do you really love him? Are you devoted to him? Do you want to become his wife? All these different things that the tests that they have to go through, right? And here's the thing that I don't think people realize. Whatever ideas Steve thought, those are out the window. Laura has proven she ain't going nowhere. That's why this was necessary, right? Because now she's proven, because what has Steve done? Steve has proven, even with Myra, girl, I ain't going nowhere. I'm still here, Laura. You just let me know when you're ready. Myra will be completely out the picture if you let me know you're ready, right? So Steve has stayed there through all those things. And now Laura's doing it. Now Laura's doing it, staying there through the thick and the thin. And that's one of the things you will always see about Steve and Laura. And it's just I'm telling you, it's just such a beautiful love story. It's such a beautiful love story. One of the greatest on television, man. But yeah, love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.
It's the murder